I spent 36 years in our nation's capital. If you travel around Washington, D.C. today, like many cities, you see tents where there were never tents. You see homeless encampments where there were never homeless encampments. And that's a serious issue. Allowing poverty to endure in our towns and our cities is inhumane. We chose the name the Shared Humanity Project because the only way we are going to end poverty is if we all engage. As we go forward, the national plan to end poverty needs to gain traction by connecting with people around the country. And it's why we're going to go to every community to find leaders, to find people who are doing real work on the ground. Hello.
Hi, Mark. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Oh, so good to see you.
One of the real blessings of the work I do is getting to meet people like Tiara. Tiara is another person who has seen a lot in her life. What Tiara really wants to do is support children, make sure that children have all the opportunities that they see in other communities.
My name is Tiara Bratton. I am the founder of Opportunities for Deserving Children, OFDC, and my ultimate mission is to provide children access to opportunities in the DMV area.
This is where you grew up.
Yes.
This is where the inspiration to help kids came from.
The inspiration, the motivation, everything.
This is a pretty impoverished community. What did you see living there that made you want to do what you're doing?
I would see everyone who didn't have coats, who didn't have shoes, who didn't have food. So it inspired me to give back.
And did you have everything?
I had enough.
What are the main services that you want to provide? Like, what do you really want to do for kids?
I want to focus on health and wellness because that's imperative. Kids having a clear mental space and capacity to learn and grow, and partnering with the Shared Humanity Project because poverty goes hand in hand with what I'm doing.
Beautiful.
Mark and Catherine and the entire Shared Humanity Project means so much to me. I met Mark and I mentioned to him that I wanted to start my nonprofit organization. So Mark said, hey, I'll help you through this whole process.
So when you want to put your ideas into action, starting a nonprofit organization is a good way to do that. Whenever I work with anyone like Tiara, the very first thing we tell her is, let's get your .org. So we got a chance to spend a lot of time together as you started thinking about the .org. How's that going, by the way?
It's going actually well. Catherine and I are supposed to meet to get everything squared away with the .org and having information available for others to see what it is that OFDC does and how we serve the community.
I believe that if we can inspire .orgs to emerge that are doing good for society, great. It's not about quantity in this work, it's always about quality. And what do you think is going to be the best next thing that we can do?
Staying connected and giving these children opportunities. And since you're in town, I would love to invite you to our session tonight. I have a DJ coming and we're simply just celebrating life and we're gonna have a party.
Well, I'm not dancing, but I'll come. The way we're going to measure success at the Shared Humanity Project is how many people we're able to bring together. Okay, here we go. We need to put people like Tiara front and center. We need to make sure that we're listening to her as she grows. So right now we're in Southeast Washington, D.C., a community where children desperately need someone like Tiara to become the leader for them. And that's why I love working with Tiara, because she doesn't want to wait. to solve these issues and to make sure that kids have access to the types of opportunities that kids in other communities have.
Are y'all ready?
Okay, guys. So just like any other Wednesday session, you know, we're gonna have fun and it's gonna be substance. We have Mr. DJ Blase here that's gonna teach you guys the fundamentals of being a DJ. The purpose of this lesson today is to celebrate life itself. I want you guys to know that it's a must that you celebrate yourself just because. So after you guys eat, DJ Blase will take over.
I'm a big believer in this person here.
You should
so,
be.
I mean, I feel like, you know, one of the things we do at the Shared Humanity Project is try to support organizations that are growing in communities where we need people who know the communities. At the Shared Humanity Project, we know that the leaders are people who have lived experience, people who have either lived it or are side by side with people who are living it and or risen out of poverty. And so Tiara is both.
You did great. You did great.
The most important thing we can do is create equality of opportunity. And that is exactly what Tiara's work symbolizes.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate everything.
I appreciate you.
I think of the heroes that I've met, Jimmy, Leo, Tiara. Those are the people that you need to see, that everybody needs to see, and that everybody needs to listen to.